Have you ever thought that knowledge and ignorance are two sides of the same coin? Created, developed, locked unconsciously by us, by you. Or is it forced? The day knowledge and ignorance goes hand in glove, diseases is thy name. Everybody is diseased. Have you ever noticed the factory workers and other company workers, including the top ranking leaders, the day they stop being creative in their thinking, it is stagnant water stinks. The stink is spreading like wildfire, and when it starts stinking, it becomes stagnant. Yes, destruction and poverty is thy name. Hence, in Rakum schools, we insist on every children, when they leave the school, they must make sure whether they marry or do not marry. Every year they must take one certificate, participate in getting through one certificate, and then practice, put that into practice. Yes, even if they are expert in one field, they must participate. Even in the ripe old age of 80 or 90, they must attend a seminar and where they can get a certificate. Yes, as much as possible. That helps you from leaving your house and going and participating with the flowing water called the health, with the flowing water called the youth and the children. And that makes your mind open to make you very healthy. Do not forget that. Enrico Fermi, born on 29 September 1901 in Rome in Italy, died on 28 November 1954 in Chicago in the United States of America, was an Italian, later naturalized American physicist and the creator of the world's first nuclear reactor, the Chicago Pile 1. He has been called the architect of the nuclear age and the architect of the atomic bomb. He was one of very few physicists to excel in both theoretical physics and experimental physics. Fermi was awarded the 1938 Nobel Prize in Physics for his work on induced radioactivity by neutron bombardment and for the discovery of trans-uranium elements. With his colleagues, Fermi filed several patents related to the use of nuclear power, all of which were taken over by the US government. He made significant contributions to the development of statistical mechanics, quantum theory, and nuclear and particle physics. Enrico Fermi said, "It is no good to try to stop knowledge from going forward. Ignorance is never better than knowledge." When I listened to this quote, the mind went back crashing. Mind went back hitting the roads of the Japan in Tokyo City. In Tokyo City, the young boys buy motorbikes, and after some time they started getting attracted to India's Royal Enfield or bullets. They import such kind of high-tech motorbikes, which is more expensive than the Japanese cars. Yes. And they create gangs, 50, 100, 200 motorbikes together. They are called the motorbike gangs. They carry big chains and weapons, and the young boys are terrified. I have seen the motorbike gangs, the moment they hear the motorbike coming, boys who were standing next to me, they jump the wall and run. Yeah, they're terribly scared. These gangs stand in front of the subway stations and call all the youngsters to forcefully join our gang. And this gang, what they do, in the night time, they go 100, 200 in the road, blocking the road. If any cars try to overtake, fight erupts. And what does the Japanese police do? Japanese police allow it. Can you believe? Japanese police allow the gangs to move 50, 100, 200. And the police vehicles will be going from behind. Without even telling anything. Just going from behind the police vehicles, Japanese police vehicles. Nothing they say to stop or to move. They won't say anything. But what the police does is they record what is happening, note down the numbers of the motorbikes, and then take the numbers. Personally, they go to find out where these boys, most of these motorbike gang boys, are arbaito. Arbaito in Japanese means part-time workers. This arbaito, they go to that arbaito part-time workers place and talk to the Sacho-san, the president, and try to convince him to force the child, the boys, to slowly come out. And then they go to the father and mother, who all can influence them and slowly bring. But they allow it to continue. They allow it to continue. It is no good to try to stop knowledge from going forward. Let it go forward. So what? Who are you? Then the moment you stop, it breaks. So, but slowly and slowly try to make it more creative instead of making it destructive. Families was very good. Why did a family crash? Why did the joint family crash? What happened to the family tree? You call it as country and country. Tomorrow this country can become a nobody. Country cannot exist without a family tree, and you have broken the family tree, the joint family structure, the family, and tomorrow without a shot being fired, the country can be taken over. Country means even your body can be taken over. Your body itself is a country. Inside your country there is a family. Family is called the knowledge, and you put it into practice. A non-stop practice trying to understand how many houses have got solar. That is your knowledge. Try to find out why should I pay the electricity bill? Why shouldn't I have the knowledge of converting my house into solar, where I will have the light as and when I like it, and how many millimeters of rainfall is falling and how many I was able to collect it, because it is also this medicine, is powerful water. If that knowledge is not gone into the people, and if the wind is coming, you still on the fan, then it is ignorance which is killing you. Ignorance, they say, sometimes is better than the no. This kind of destructive ignorance is making the family rot, your body rot. You stop thinking about what food can go inside. Yes. It is no good to try to stop knowledge from going forward. Ignorance is never better than knowledge. Yes, so please have the knowledge. Participation, call your children, call your friends, sit and discuss. Call your employer, discuss, so that their mind starts functioning. Otherwise, the employers start worrying about strikes and union. Why strikes and union came, and they live in fear even though they have the money, because they stopped the knowledge from going forward. They thought keeping the employees in ignorance, keeping the children ignorant, keeping the wife in ignorance is their strength. No, that ignorance is reflecting back powerfully like a magnetic force into you to make you live in fear. What will happen to you? You have never, when you don't give them freedom, your freedom itself is suppressed. So be loving. The loving, inside the love, you can find health and strength. And that is a beautiful knowledge. Go back home and try to find out first the solar, the rainwater harvesting, the wind energy. Knowledge is power. Allow it to flow.